Hello, my name is Jay, and welcome back to my Tech Vault. Today, we're going to be restoring one of the most expensive, probably the most expensive PC case from 2010, and this is the Cooler Master Stacker, I believe. And this is an old case, relatively speaking. This is a case that was probably one of the best that I guess you could get in the time of 2010. There's a bunch of stickers on here. It's missing a bunch of parts, but we've also got some disk drives in here and some things to keep in mind. So I was able to grab this out of the trash. This was actually supposed to be thrown away. It was in the recycling. And I was able to snag this. And I wanted to just talk about a few things. First off, it's missing the side panels and a huge fan, I believe. There's a huge fan that goes on the side as well. So I'm going to be doing a lot of eBay digging, trying to figure out where I can find some of this other stuff. But for the most part, I just want to talk about some of the features here. So this was supposed to be a super ventilated case. It's got a magnetic front, as you can see here. And it's also got room for a lot of disk drives. Now, we're also missing the disk, I guess disk holders as well, whatever you want to call the thing that holds the hard drive. I guess drive mounts, whatever you want to call them. But for that, we're also missing those. So I'll see if I can find those online as well. So there's going to be a lot of digging. Also, I have hopefully some 3D printers that I can be working with soon that I can actually replace some of the stuff with. I'm also looking forward to getting those as well. That means that we can do a lot more different kind of projects and stuff, which basically the end goal of this channel, or the original goal of this channel, was to do a lot of PC modding. So this is going to be more heading towards that direction. I'm really excited about that. So there is some other things to keep in mind as well. The case has a little bit of damage up here. Some of the plastic has actually started to rip and tear. Which we really can't do much about. It's just cracked and stuff. It's an old case. It wasn't housed in the best conditions, I can tell. But yeah, there's also a good bit of scratches, dust, etc. So first off, I'm going to start by cleaning this off. But I am just going to start by giving this a really good rundown, clean, wipe this down, and we'll go from there and see what we have to order online. I ended up going back to where I found this and looking in that dumpster. I was able to find them. Maybe they came back, I don't know, I don't remember seeing them, but oh well. Yeah, they don't actually look that bad. They got some dust on them, they need to be cleaned as well. I'm gonna go do that real quick. Not that bad. What I'm really concerned about though is finding and I guess replacing all the stuff that's on the front, because that's going to be a little bit more difficult. The expansion slots being fixed. We'll probably need to put some more fans in here somewhere, but besides that. Let's see what front panels I can find that fit. I might have to raid some from some other cases too. If I had my 3D printer already, we could go through, do some type of mounting bracket here. Thinking like that, but for now, I'll have to wait on that part. Now, while I don't think I have any exactly matching I/O expansion slots, I have a few that I should be able to raid from somewhere else. So I've got some aluminums, and then I've got this really shiny silver. I think the shiny silver definitely needs to go up here, so put that one up there. I think that's gonna work. And then these are specific to a certain kind of computer, it looks like. So I've got to trim these off, or at least bend these flat. Looks like there's little clips here. So I've got to bend those off and find some pliers. Get my screwdriver and put these together as well. That's about all I got, but that does make it look a little bit better. The fan cover that's supposed to go on here, now it looks like it goes the other way. So this was supposed to be mounted like such. Oh, there we go. So that you got an air input on the sides, supposed to click in. It's just a lock in place actually. Oh yeah, it does. Then you're supposed to pop these out and swivel to activate, or to get access to the fan controller. You've got medium, high, and low switches on there. So these actually look like decent fans. So we were able to fix a good bit on here. We got some of the back I/O stuff on. We cleaned it up a bit. So really what it comes down to is there'll probably end up being a part 2 of this. Go through and actually get some 3D printers going, replace a little bit of this stuff. But in the end, this will actually end up going towards a more of a custom build. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a special motherboard that's sitting over there that I plan on using that for in here, just because of the fact that it's got so much room. I could probably drill a couple holes, throw some mounts in there, and we'd be fine for what it ends up being. Honestly though, besides that, the fans on the side are actually, I see why there was a little bit of an issue and why they weren't really put to use, is because this is actually a really odd angle. All the fan mounts don't really necessarily connect. Let's see if I can get this off. But when you take this and you look at it, all the fans are really just in the center of the motherboard, and not really many motherboards have the what you'd call the mounts in the center of the case, or in the center of the motherboard. So it's our fan mounts, fan headers, sorry. Other thing is, I wanted to get some I/O, or the front covers, kind of like, you know, what's on the front of that down there. But as you can see, it's kind of an odd, I've already tried, and it's kind of an odd angle. I left the stickers on just because I don't know whose this was, but it definitely does look like that. And there's a Windows key. If you need some Windows XP that bad, go for it, brothers. By all means, take it. That would be really it. So I guess the next thing to say is when the 3D printer starts showing up, I'll go through and finish up repairing this case and print a couple front panel shields and stuff. And then we're going to start on a custom PC case 3D printed as well. So that will also be something to look forward to as well. But thank you guys very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And I mean, really wasn't much that we could do except do a lot of time. This was a lot more off camera kind of stuff, but you know, I just want to showcase this little process.